Oh, I just remembered I left my tips inside. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Dope. Thank you. Hmm. That one was a pretty good one. If you guys are enjoying me shooting the bow quietly outside in the snow, please hit the like button. Every little bit helps. What you barking at? Leave them alone. Bullseye. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, no. Well, it's 2 arrows down. That sucks. So occasionally, you'll lose your knock. Which blows. I mean, thankfully I got some more inside, but it's not really worth walking all the way back down there right now. Maybe if I lose more, but not right now. Bullseye. Dead center. But if you shoot 15 arrows, you're bound to hit the middle once. Oh. A lefty bow? You think so? I like my righty. Or do you mean like the the Mongolian bows because they're pretty cool. I've always wanted one. It's just every time I get the freaking money to spend on something I want, something comes up. Another bullseye. Oh, this one's only about 45. It ain't much. But let me see. Yeah, 45 pounds at 52 inches. This is an antique, well, not antique, but a vintage bear bow. They stopped making this particular one back in the 80s when the plant moved from Michigan or wherever it was. A little history for you. Yep. Oh no, so I wish it was, but fishing rigs are actually kind of expensive. This is for when I go hunting and I want to mount my phone and then I can record video of me shooting. It's just a little magnetic mount. And you know, the truth is, I've never even used it at this point, but I've gotten so used to shooting with it on, I don't really want to take it off, because if I do, then I might throw off my balance now because I'm used to it. Thank you very much for commenting, though, Savage. Dude, that'd be sick. In fact, I want to go hog hunting, right? And this guy told me about a line, whatever it is. It's a line like the fishing setup, but it ties to your arrow. So if you shoot the pig, you can follow the line to where they fall, which is pretty dope. And then you can also find your arrow if it goes straight through it. So do you bow hunt, Savage? Well, that's a good, like, I wasn't even thinking about that. You asked a pretty good question. I'm getting tired. Real though. What do y'all do? Oh, don't bite my glove. Again, if you guys haven't hit the like button and you're enjoying this, please do. Every bit helps. I'll be quiet and keep shooting. Ooh. I'm all over the place right now. My shoulder's getting tired. Sup? There we go. There we go. Ooh. You know, it's kind of crazy though. It never gets snow out here. And I'll flip the camera around for just a second so you guys can like see. But it's my neighborhood right now. Middle Georgia. Isn't that crazy? What up, Jimmy? Yeah, here, you can catch this one real quick.
Yeah.
How are you doing today, Jimmy?
All right. Feel like a white supremacist.
Yeah? You silly.
I know it. I'm an idiot. I love white dogs and black dogs.
Yeah. So what are you up to today? Just relaxing?
I basically getting ready to go for a walk. You know, I'm addicted to walking.
Yeah.
I'm chunky now. If I didn't, I'd love to eat and I'd be like this. So, but those sidewalks are all clear.
Yeah?
Let me get over here and on the safe side of this, just in case. I know you're a marksman, but I want to witness
Sometimes.
a couple of.
I've lost an arrow or two. You know what I mean? About time for me to get another target. That one's...
Oh,
you're fine. You're fine. It's no...
You can edit it. You can edit me out of it because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, don't worry. Nobody will really hear you.
I mean, I don't care if I'm on. I'll let you record me for no royalties, but my agent, he'll want his cut.
Oh, will you now? I didn't know you had an agent, Jimmy.
I know.
So...
That's my part of my comedy routine.
Well, you know how you're saying you're addicted to walking, right? I'm about to start biking a lot, I think, because my calves and my knees are so bad. My calves like will not do anything as far as jumping and running is concerned.
Yeah.
Like last night, I jumped a little, and my left calf about locked up on me,
Yeah.
and that's intense, man. And it hurts for days after.
Oh, I'm telling you. Wait till you get to be an older fart. Don't get any. This knee, it's my good leg. My knees popped. I had a hip replacement.
Yeah.
I had a childhood injury at 13, and it was
Plagued you since?
growth plate injury, which is almost like because I was chunky and I played sport. I was athletic for little shorter, chunky. I played bad. I didn't know I was fat. Well, I did, but I didn't think it was supposed to impede me from doing it. I was pretty athletic. So played baseball and stuff, and all that pressure on it, my weight. And, get you some, boy. I mean,
Preacher.
I ain't hating on
Preacher. Stop.
you.
I don't need none of that.
So anyway, I favored this leg so much. Plus being up and down yo-yoing. My brothers were both skinny. Lance has picked up some weight, but it took him 57 years. Or in his 50s before he started getting a little chonky. But he's anyway. So yeah, I know what you're saying. I can jog, and I mean, even though I smoke a vape and stuff, and I smoke heroin and weed, I vape. I can jog a couple laps around the pond. I mean, for a almost 60-year-old guy.
Yeah.
But I'll pay for it for 3 or 4 days a week. It's neat.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be like a rising in there. I got some it's wearing out.
I can't.
So I feel all that to say. I feel your pain. I know what you're saying.
Well, you know. Yes. I mean, biking is about the only thing I'm going to be. I can't even jog, Jimmy.
I mean, a treadmill. I have jog. You know, I've had one.
Yeah.
When I'm going, I don't have a gym membership. So I said, you need to go to the gym. You can walk on a treadmill. It's less impact. You can do workout. And I probably should. I could probably make more gain. I'm not looking to be a body or any kind of. I'm old. I'm married. I don't care if anybody really thinks I'm sexy or just for my own well-being and my clothes to fit right. I just roll every time I pull that roll all the way around. So I just go ahead and buy some those fit below the waist, the old man jeans, because they're going to wind up rolling down and hanging off. So I just buy the sits below the waist, and because they're going to wind up. So I would love to get that middle section where I could wear my clothes right. That's the only thing. Anyway, so yeah. So you got into this, or been getting into, or have you dabbled with it throughout your life?
Talking about archery? Yeah, I started shooting when I was about it was after I met my high school wrestling coach, because I bought his son's recurve bow. So I was probably in 9th grade.
So you've kind of been introduced to it way earlier, just kind of rekindling it.
Yeah, well,
the last couple of years.
Yeah, so actually, yes. What happened was I had been shooting my recurve bow for about. Well, I started out with a longbow, a rough hewn longbow, a self bow that I bought off eBay, back when you could trust eBay, back in the day.
Really.
And I started shooting with that, and then my bow, because it was a self bow that never had any treatment or fiberglass or sinew backing done to it, it started to lose its spring.
Oh yeah.
So then I looked to upgrade. So I had probably started shooting in middle school, actually. By 9th grade, I had a recurve bow. I gave my longbow to a friend because he wanted to start shooting, and he didn't, he was a poor kid too. But then somebody stole my recurve bow, probably by 11th grade. Some of the less reputable neighbors from down the,
of course.
You know what I mean, down the lane. Or probably some less reputable family members that were not to be trusted, if you're picking up what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because a whole bunch of stuff went missing. My pellet rifles, everything that I had. But so about 3 years ago, this is funny. I traded a set of swords to a friend for this bow, like actual ceremonial swords from it was this not the Masons, but another.
Kiwana or some of the.
It was an actual, like a weird one that I'd never heard of before, but it was just as secretive as the Masons, but more so because you didn't know about them, right?
Right.
So I'd ended up finding those swords at a flea market, and you're not supposed to have them, like at all. Like you're not.
Right, yeah.
So when he was like, I'll trade you a bow for those 2 swords, I said, sure. I love archery more anyway. So then I picked this up probably about 3.5 years ago, got this, and it probably took me another year before I found the bow shop where I got the string at. But since then, I've been back into archery, and it's one of those things where I just had always loved from the first time I seen it.
Yeah. I tried, we didn't have archery stuff in school. I mean, you're younger. Some of that stuff came about, and then Ups and R.E. Lee, I think they had an archery team.
Yeah.
But, and then when I was a kid, soccer wasn't in schools. I mean, I think it was available in big cities. You could play recreationally, but now soccer become big. Archery, a lot of these things are not obscure, but, you know.
Well, they were back
less
then.
popular, yeah. Less people get in it, so you have access, and the internet you can get. You don't have to travel to Tennessee or a specialty shop or Atlanta. You can look at it online. You can get introduced by somebody, and you can go online and look, like you said, if you can trust the source.
Yeah.
eBay. Yeah, they have. I buy everything from there. I bought a backup camera for my Explorer like a month ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Fairly easy to replace. I watched a couple of videos. I ordered it from eBay. I've ordered a few. I just have a lot of stuff I've looked at and then go try to find it on Amazon or others, so I just don't trust eBay. Counterfeit.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of, there's probably 90% or 85% of people are good and trustworthy, but it's so crapped up now. eBay is, and any of them can be, but eBay especially, I've heard so many stories about it.
Yeah, horror stories.
Yeah.
I can't even use eBay anymore because I was trying to sell something one time. I got scammed by the buyer, and then I got blamed by PayPal.
See, and that's what I heard a bunch of, and they're like, "Are you kidding me? I can't." I filed a complaint or whatever that, and it's just, and they come back with something. PayPal was against them. I'm like, there you go. I think I deleted my PayPal account. I just do encrypted credit card on my on my phone pay, and then, or I'll just manually put it in. I use a credit card in case I get scammed. I have a little bit of recourse, you know.
Yeah. Well,
I have one. I got crazy with Temu, and that they say so far everything is good with that. You just got to watch. Do look at the description, because you might get something that's projected to be like a target.
Yeah, it's displayed as huge.
And it comes and it says big, like for your tabletop, and then but you look down the dimensions. They said be sure to look down and get your dimensions, your feet, or your inches, or whatever.
I haven't even really started using Temu yet. My whole family's about it.
And I've got a little nervous about it, a little bit, but everything I've got, and I've got some good. And then you got to look. Then when you find something that's good quality, because I think, they're ripping us off anyway. Seeing Ying was probably working at the Under Armour factory and kind of looked at all the proprietary sewing and stuff, and he went down the road and.
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing is that I've done, my family's gotten, the free stuff you get off them.
Oh yeah.
They've gotten some pretty cool stuff. Like tents that, like what is it, like double chairs, like double camping chairs?
Yeah.
And a tent that just, you pull the top of it.
Oh yeah.
And it was actually cool. And I was like, if you guys ever get the option to get that again, give me one. I'll pay you.
Right.
I'll pay you for it, even though you got it for free.
And you get some of these little tricks. It's like you spin a thing, you're always going to win. And then you 1 cent sale, but you got to buy. 2 or 3 orders. It may get to $80 or $70 or $80 to qualify, and you do.
Yeah.
But it's like, but they mislead you in thinking that the first time I did, I'm like, where's my free? Oh, I see what's going on. And they're not really live, but they're not really.
They're not really telling the truth either.
It's sort of deceptive, but it's not very clear. Let's put it that way.
Jimmy, I think it's a hamburger type of day. What about you?
We'll see where my folks are older. I'm trying to decide. I do I have a curl bar, and I just do it every other day. Like like I say, I'm just trying to play golf. I just want to keep the old man out long as I can. He's coming fat, but just stuff like that. And I walk, and then I do. You'll see me sometimes over here. Mama's old shower chair that can't get on the ground, so I have the legs cut off. And do push up just a little bit, just to keep me kind of a little bit. If I spend as much time on all that at the gym, especially, I probably could have impact my physique a little more. But I'm like, this works for me. And if I change my routine and start going like say the Planet Fit, I'll probably slowly it's crowded and people get on me now. I just quit it altogether. So I'm doing the same thing I've done about 10 years. My buddy, I know he was joking, but if I'd have said yes, he'd have probably found it. Be sure to today at 1:30 when we play golf, we use your colored balls so we can. I'm like, hey, funny. I'm like, if I said, okay, man, let's wait and see if it melts off, because the course won't be open anyway. They'll even frost delay it, even if it's clear and no snow. If it's real cold, and they'll open like at noon after the frost goes away.
Anna was telling me it should. She was expecting it to warm up and the snow to be melted out here by 12.
And I was expecting it already to be gone, man, because they said it was going to be like, I don't know, hell, when it started snowing, it wasn't quite freezing, barely freezing,
I'm kind of hoping it surprises us and snows again tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
The only thing I get behind, and then, but even if it does not snow anymore, and this kind of melts away, it's supposed to warm up enough it'll be probably gone by the sunset, but re-melting.
Yeah, I was about to say the ice is the issue on the road.
The black eyes are slipping and sliding, peeping in and hiding. Been on a long time ago. Good group in there.
Yeah, it's all about perfect practice, Jimmy.
Yep.
Perfect practice makes perfect. Practice makes permanent. That's what somebody told me. It said practice makes permanent. Perfect practice makes perfect. So try and do it right every time. Yeah. That way what you do becomes permanent.
It's like going to the driving range, trying to go to the driving range. If you have the same bad swing, you're just perpetuating a bad, unless you take some video, like take a stand and look at yourself and look at or maybe some instructor or somebody critiquing you. Like, I see what you're doing. If you keep on doing the same thing over and over, that's like the definition of insanity, right? But if you keep practicing bad, you're gonna keep playing bad, keep shooting bad.
What was you saying?
All right, a little bit. We make the workforce in our little lives. And some of us can't have to get therapy. But I would call the therapist to get therapy. Sir, I'm good. I can no longer keep you as a client. I got to seek therapy myself.
Jimmy, you're giving me nightmares.
Not that I don't trust you. Let me get around the building real quick here.
I don't know. You look like a good target, Jimmy.
Yeah, front center mass. I got a lot of mass.
You'll be able to comment for me and tell me that was a good shot.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good guy here. Listen to him. Right now he's an unemployed philosopher, but he's a philosopher.
Yeah.
He's unemployed right now.
See you, Jimmy. Good neighbors are good to have. Wait a second. Preacher! Whisper! Preacher! Come! Whisper! Come! Get inside there. Go. Come on. Now, inside. Go. 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 Woo! Whisper.
How'd you break containment?
I guess they just nudged the gate up and got out, and she's the one that doesn't like to go back in unless somebody else other than me puts her in there. My dogs are breaking out. Preacher, go.
Aha.
If you want, Jimmy, the front gate's probably... Never mind, you got it. Good. I used to have a thing.
I found stuff all over the road when I'm out the road with these contractors.
You go ahead, Jimmy.
This is one of my fans. It's like a real, like a tube bungee with two little quick connects. I found that.
Thank you.
Y'all used to them giving you snacks. Now they're going.
Preacher, come. Come.
They're fine. I was doing curl last night. I heard something out of the corner of my eye. I think y'all finished your workout and I get distracted. I got OCD.
Thank you, Jimmy.